So let's get into it. Why I look like this? Really want to know? Because, my ass picked up and decided to move to Houston, Texas. So with all that being said, I decided in December that I was going to move here from North Carolina. So that wasn't a long time to pack and all that stuff. So anyway, everything was kind of rushed. With working, I'm a hairstylist, things were hectic. And doing it all alone, hectic. Where do I start? Story time. Story time about how the fuck why I'm looking like this. Sorry, the story time is how I moved to Houston, Texas, how I got here, and why I want to be here. Okay? And then we're going to get to this. While we're doing story time, I'm going to do my hair because it look like I'm wearing dreads. If you know me, you knew I had dreads for 7 years. Shits was down here. But I had to cut them shits off because I needed a change. Which left me with, when you're a hairstylist, you sometimes look like this. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I do, okay? But guess what? We're about to do this. 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 And I got these little nails, these little press-ons. I might put these on. I got some from Shein I might put on, but I don't know yet. Okay? So let's get into it. Okay, so December, I ended up, thinking about, my lease was up in February. Let me start there. In Charlotte. I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to move to Houston for quite some time now, but never gave myself a time limit. And, sometimes we just got to do stuff by ourselves. So we got to try to figure it out how it's going to work for us. So I said, fuck it. I'm moving to Houston. I got a good, solid clientele in Charlotte. Love them to death. They know that. But, I want something different. I want a business. And, you can ask why you didn't do that in Charlotte. I mean, it just wasn't happening for me. I tried. I don't even want to talk about that. But, I was looking, searching. It didn't work out for me. So I said, you know what? Let me go somewhere where the Black community is welcome. Where I know I get the support I need such as for a business, So, I said, fuck it. My lease over in February. I'm moving. Guess what? I got online. Found me a realtor. And I started looking for an apartment, Don't mind my glasses. These shits are broke. And for no reason, though. They just broke for no reason. Anyway, I end up... turn this shit down. I end up moving. Well, I end up setting a date. February 4th. That's when my lease was up. And oh my goodness. At the end of the day, my mom was going to drive with me. But something tragic happened to her. And, she couldn't do it for me no more. So, I was like, guess I'm going to go by myself. Now, I had a cousin who stays out in Houston. He's, in his 40s or whatever. He said he would fly down to Charlotte and pick me up in a U-Haul with my car in the back. We ended up telling him, never mind. Just a whole bunch of mixy shit went on. Not with my family, but just with me. And me getting down here. So I said, fuck it. I got to drive myself and be a big girl. And that's what I did. Shit took me about 20 hours to get here. All I did was stop for gas and use the bathroom every time I got to half a tank in the U-Haul. What did I drop? A U-Haul with my car towed on the back of the shit by myself. You can't tell me shit, okay? I was scared as fuck. But guess what? My mama told me, you got this, girl. You know, when mama say you got it, you got it. Nobody can tell you different, you know. I had the love and support from my family. Majority of them, some of them, you know, decided they didn't want to support me, and that's okay. Oh, that's too far, da da da. But the whole thing is, you didn't even see me when I was 2 hours close. So I gotta live my life for me and not be stuck in fear, being scared to live my life. You know, it's crazy. Okay, so like I said, you know, my lease was up February 4th, and that was my day. Well, I probably was gonna leave on the 3rd, moving out of my apartment to move to Texas. Okay. I didn't really tell everybody because it's just too much. I just didn't want to talk about it. I just wanted to make my moves and get settled. And then, you know, now is the day I'm letting y'all know what's going on, you know. I'm still going to do y'all hair. Like, I plan on coming to Charlotte every month doing you guys' hair. You know, some of my clients come every month. Some come once, more than once a month. But, you know, it is what it is. I got to do what's best for me. And I love you guys deeply. Anyway. So, like I said, a lot of people didn't know. Some knew. But, okay. So, back to the story. So, I, you know, started looking for an apartment. Me and my mom flew down to Houston to check out a couple apartments. I actually found one, got approved the same day. And, yeah, that was that. But, unfortunately, I kind of looked at the reviews and I was like, I ain't feeling it. So I did a couple more, and it was just crazy. I spent so much money signing up for like doing these application fees, close to $1,000, if not. Well, yeah, it was just so much. So anyway, y'all, I was so stressed. Like my anxiety was out the roof. And if you know, you know. Like I thought I was having a heart attack some days at work. Like my anxiety was out the roof. Anyway, I ended up finding this place without my realtor. And I was like, let me give them a chance. Everything ended up going through. Shout out to Shamita. You know what you did. Thank you so much, girl. Anyway, with that being said, I didn't even get a tour of this place, you guys. Like, I literally went in blind. Like, I looked at the reviews, which it wasn't that many because it's a brand new, you know, place. But anyway, I mean, from what I've seen, it looked straight, you know. So then I looked on Google Maps to see the surroundings. The surroundings didn't look bad, and like I said, the reviews didn't look bad. So I was like, shit, this is it. It's lit. So I chose an apartment, and the first one I chose from this apartment complex was on the 3rd floor. But when I found out they ain't have no elevator, my ass went back to the first, which I wanted anyway, because the first floor, some of them have yards, and if you know me, you know I have a dog. So that was what I wanted anyway. So I ended up choosing the apartment with the yard. And oh my God, y'all, it's love. Like I love it. I can't even. This shit is not real, but it's real. So anyway, every day, like getting in touch with these people at this place was hectic. They would never answer the phone. So I kind of emailed back and forth. Every day it was just always some BS. I'm just like, man, moving forward. So things were starting to get real. It was about time for me to come down here, you know. And like I said, my mom was supposed to drive with me, you know, down here or whatever. Mom got, I don't even want to talk about what happened to my mom. I just want to let her tell her own testimony. But at the end of the day, mom is doing good. She is doing great. So don't worry. You know, I love my mama to death. She's doing absolutely 100% good. So anyway, I had to drive the U-Haul and my vehicle down to Texas by myself. I kept trying to find people, but it was so last minute, you know, nobody could do it. And it was kind of scary, you know, for people to want to drive a U-Haul attached with a car on the back. So, you know, I told myself I couldn't do it. But, you know, my mama, if you know, you know. When mama say you could do it, you could do it. So I just kept I try not to think negative thoughts, but of course they could come to my head like, I can't do this. That's too much. How I'ma stay awake that long? Like, that's scary. Being on the highway, passing through all these states by yourself. But you know what? Mama said I could do it. Guess what, y'all? I took that leap of faith and did it. So, got the U-Haul packed. You know, I had to pack that. Me and a significant other had to pack that up. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for helping me. Y'all, just these storage units and U-Haul, it's just been a lot. I've been having to do so much since plans have changed so much. So, you know, it felt like the devil was trying to knock me down, make me not want to come. But I was like, no, anything that's big and that you want, God ain't gonna give it to you easy, Jasmine. Just keep fighting, because y'all don't understand. Every day I just kept saying, it's not me. I ain't going. No, that's the devil. Like, when he can't distract you, he will discourage you. And I'm too good for that. So anyway, I said whatever, and I end up I just kept going. And y'all, I got about 3 to 4 hours of sleep. I got on the road about 1 a.m. and I started going. Me and my dog Domino, we started driving. And like every time I got to half a tank, I filled up. I used the bathroom. I took Domino out so he could use the bathroom. And we just kept moving. No, everything was going good during the drive. Like, I couldn't complain. I'm like, shit, this ain't that bad. At first, I was like, I ain't going to make it. I am not going to make it. But I made it. So anyway, oh my God. Hours in, I'm in probably Mississippi. I didn't got racially profiled or discriminated against or whatever. I went to the store to get gas, and the lady just was like, ma'am, what you need? What you think I need? Some gas. So she was like, well, the gas ain't working. Remind you, I'm seeing everybody out there using gas, but they were not black. So I walked off, and she was like, I'm just going to put a sign out there that says cash only. I had cash. I was like, ma'am, I have cash. She was like, well, they're still not working. I'm like, you know what? I ain't even gonna do this today. Once again, the devil again. He a liar. I'm good. I just walked out, left, got in my truck, went right along. Boom. Kept driving. You know, Mississippi, Alabama, everything was going good. Then I get to Louisiana. If y'all know that state is so fucking long with them damn bridges. Oh my God, the swamps, you know. Thought I was gonna have a panic attack. And with that truck, it's just too big. Like, I just kept thinking like, oh my God, what if this, what if that? So, you know, shout out to my sisters, man, who stayed on the phone with me. Shout out to my mama who stayed on the phone with me. Like, just shout out to my friends who stayed on the phone with me, kept me up, kept me alert, told me I could do it, you okay. So I'm like, okay. And y'all, for some reason, the time just kept getting longer and longer. Like, I'm like, 1 minute and say 4. Now I'm at 5. Like, the time just kept going up for me to get there. I'm like, what is going on? Damn, the sun, I've watched the sun set and go down. Damn, so now the sun down. Now it's getting crazy. Because if you know, people in Texas drive so damn fast. Like, when I say fast, even though, damn, 18-wheelers. And if you know Highway 10, that construction is tragic. And I couldn't see. I was getting delirious, delusional, all types of shit. Like, I couldn't see. I was tired. Domino was restless. He never went to sleep. That's my dog, y'all. He stayed up with me the whole entire time. We both was hungry. I didn't eat. He didn't eat because his food was in the back in my car, which I couldn't open because them damn toes was blocking it was blocking my door from being open. And I ain't want to mess with that because I would have been looking crazy. So anyway, y'all, now I'm like, okay, it's time to get to the apartment. The apartment closed at 6 p.m. It's saying I'm going to get to where I need to go at like 6:30 something. So I'm trying to call the apartment people. They never answer the phone, so they wasn't answering. I finally get someone on the phone, and they like, they don't have none of my paperwork. I'm like, you got to be damn it kidding me. You got to be damn it kidding me. I'm like, you know what? I couldn't even get mad because I know damn well they had my damn paperwork. So I wasn't even upset. I was just like, well, the paperwork is there. She's like, well, who was helping you? And I said, the manager. And she was like, oh, well, she's not here any longer. I'm like, well, that's y'all fault. Shit. I said, well, all my stuff is sent to her. Okay, well, I said, I just drove from North Carolina. And now y'all telling me this. She was like, don't worry. Well, we didn't have your move-in date set at this time. I'm like, well, that's because y'all never answer the phone for us to get good communication. Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about shit, honestly. But y'all, thank God that, thank God I had a cousin that's still here. I got an aunt too, but my mama called my cousin and was like, Jasmine's on the way to Texas. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna send her my address, y'all. He texted me that address, and my house and my apartment was like 45 minutes away. Remind you, I never seen my apartment, so I was like, I really want to like just drive over there just to see how it look at night, especially. But y'all, of course, it said an hour away. I was gonna do it, but at the time, like I said, it turned to 3 hours. I said, hell no, I see that shit tomorrow. I just go to his house. Y'all, I couldn't drive that fast enough. When I tell you, like I said, people in Texas drive 100 miles per hour. Remind you it's dark. Remind you I'm exhausted. I'm on hour damn 18 at this point probably. I'm tired. I haven't ate. I'm drained. I've been drinking water this whole time, but not too much, so I won't have to pee a lot. But, I can't see either. And people just, when the trucks pass the U-Haul, it like pushes it over. So I'm just going through a lot of anxiety. And like, this shit is crazy, man. Mama, why you telling me I could do this? So I'm getting lost. I'm mixing the X's. You know, it's toll roads everywhere here. So I'm like, it's just so much shit going on. I'm just wanting to give up. I just didn't even care about nothing no more. Luckily, something gave me the strength. Like, Jasmine, just keep trying. You didn't come this far for nothing. Like, girl, keep on trying. So, I kept trying. I finally arrived at his house. When I say I just stopped. He lived in the cul-de-sac. I just pulled up to his house. I called him. He came outside. My cousin, his shift, he worked like he get up really early for work, and he get up like, so he needed his rest. But he came out the house, y'all. He parked the U-Haul for me. We got in the house. He grabbed all my stuff, like my headphones, my charger. I ain't even tell him to do that, but he did it. And we got in that house. He gave me a cup of ice water. He gave me a rag and a towel. He said, this is your room. He fed Domino, y'all, like, because he had dogs, so he had dog food. So, y'all, it was just amazing. I felt like I reached the gates of heaven. Like, I love my family. Like, I don't even see this cousin or talk to this cousin a lot at all, but he really had my back, and it felt so good. Like, God really, blessed me with that. He said, Jasmine, just keep on going. Just keep on going. Y'all, it was like I looked like a zombie. My hair looked like what y'all seen. I had on a toboggan though. I ain't want to scare him to death. But anyway, I went up to that room. At that point, I couldn't even take a shower. I was so drained. Me and Domino, when I tell y'all we passed out, we were out. But I woke up early. It's an hour time difference from North Carolina and Texas. So I woke up at 6, called my god sister. We talked. Eventually I got up and took my dog out, and my cousin got a big backyard. Everything big in Texas. I sat out there. I ordered me some food from someplace. I never do like DoorDash or nothing or delivery. I don't know why. I just don't. I just don't do it. But y'all, I did it that day. My cousin called me because he got off at like 1 something. He was like, you okay? He was checking on me. I was like, yeah. He got off work, y'all. He was like, you ready to take this stuff off the U-Haul? I was like, yep. So, y'all, we went to my new apartment. Remind you, I never seen it. Got there, y'all, it was so nice. Like, the surrounding area was nice. The neighborhood looked absolutely beautiful. I paid my money. They act like they had some sense, too. They was all nice in the office. I said, y'all never answer the phone. Yeah. Anyway, so they gave me my key. I went inside my apartment. It was like, it was so nice. Like, it was so pretty. Like, everything. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. Yeah, we got to that apartment. We unloaded all that stuff by hand. By hand. No dolly or nothing. I don't even know how I had the strength to do it. I almost passed out on the way to the apartment though. I ain't gonna lie. Had to drink a bunch of water. I don't know. I couldn't do another minute in the damn U-Haul. I had to show y'all how to do my edges right quick. And don't mind me. I'm on the phone with my best friend. We ain't talking like a couple years, so we was just having a good old time. Anyway, excuse me. We done put that damn U-Haul. We just put everything in the house. And y'all, thank God nothing broke during that move, because I was driving crazy at the end. And the way I put that stuff in the U-Haul, it was... But thank God, just a few things kind of cracked. But no TVs and no mirrors or nothing. Nothing major. Just a few cracks and a few things like my lamp. But it's perfectly fine. Anyway, we put that stuff in the house. I didn't even stay at the house that night. I had to drive the U-Haul back to the place to turn it in, and we did that, y'all. My cousin, he filled up my U-Haul for me. He filled up my car for me. Like, it was just like, I ain't had no more tears because I had been crying that whole month of this January. I ain't had no more tears. Oh, and I probably cried in the U-Haul too while driving. I was so thankful, like so thankful, y'all. Just believe in your dreams. Like, go for it. Don't be scared. Don't let fear like make you not want to do it. Like, because it's everything that you want is on the other side. And it ain't gonna be easy at all. At all now. You gotta fight for this. You gonna fight for your life. I ain't even gonna lie. But anyway, we turned that down U-Haul in, and I went back to his house, and I stayed at his house another night because I was just too freaking tired. You know, everything in Texas far away, and the traffic is terrible. I ain't had the energy. I stayed at his house that night. The next morning, I got my ass up, and I went to my house. Okay, and did I even unpack? I don't know, but right now, what's today? Monday, the 14th, Valentine's Day. I'm sitting here just in my bed. I put my bed together. I kind of unpacked everything. I just got to do the living room. Kind of like just put my, just put it how I want it to be. That sounds so slow. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still delusional. I ain't even gonna lie. So anyway, I cooked for the first time last night. Like, it's feeling like home. The neighborhood is so quiet. It is brand new. A lot of people don't live out here yet, but for the most part, it's nice as shit. Like, I couldn't be happier. And, my plans next is to just, I'm going to do hair a little bit here too, but I got some big plans. That y'all want to know, or should, it just, y'all see it, because I'd rather show you. But I got big plans coming. Just keep following me. Follow my journey. Some of y'all been here since Derm days, so y'all know I came a long way. So just keep watching me. Like, things are going to go up this year. Mark my words. Things are going to go up. Keep watching me. I love all y'all. I love everybody who told me I could do this. I love everybody who supported me. Like, for real. Like, I love all y'all for real. And I appreciate all the love and support once again. All of it. And don't mind my face. I don't know what I was talking about right here. But, yeah. So, keep following me. Follow my journey. Book me. You can always book me. Also, I'll be selling stuff. So, click the link in the bio. Get what you need from me. Whatever you need, get it from me. I love you guys. Mwah.